feel amazing. How you feeling, Three?
I'm doing good, man. I got a lot of questions to ask you because I don't feel no one's ever really interviewed you before. You know what I mean? No one's really
I
asked you
don't
some
know if I'm
questions.
worth interviewing, Three.
Why not?
Go ahead. What's
Well,
the questions?
well, number one, I would. There's a lot of people in this culture that I respect their opinion, regardless if I disagree with them or not. And I would do a show with you in a heartbeat. I like talking battle rap with you, even if we disagree or not. I just like your battle rap mind. And I think I see a lot of people give you respect though. Don't get it. You get your little hate here. Of course, you get your hate here and there, right? But a lot of people rock with you though. A lot of people do rock with you though, sis. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's a few. It's a few. And I appreciate them. I really do. I love and appreciate them.
Don't try to be humble and shit like that. People rock with you, man.
It's nothing to be humble about, Three. I'm a fan. Where's the humility? It's just regular.
So let me ask you, you've been there for a long time. If people know your history, you can talk about battles that I didn't even know that at this particular time. You've been here for a long time watching battle rap, right?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Obviously St. Louis ties, your love for the Lou, you know what I mean? Like
Big St. Louis, first and foremost. Big St. Louis.
Let's go right there. Can you admit that some of your brethren, your brothers from St. Louis, they've lost battles?
Absolutely. I don't know not one undefeated battler.
Fair enough. Talk to me about you and Loso. What happened? Let's get to it.
Listen, it's gonna be a very short story. I don't know what happened. So Jazz tweeted, Loso, something on the lines of Loso been getting a lot of YouTube drops lately. What does he have that I don't? I responded and I said, clear losses. Listen, first of all, these is lighthearted jokes, man.
Oh, come on, the boss. Really? That's what we do in lighthearted jokes.
To me, that wasn't crazy though. And Loso is somebody who I've had exchanges with on Twitter before. Not like heated exchanges, but just regular exchanges. You know what I'm saying? Loso is somebody I've also met at events more than once. So Loso and I have conversed in person before.
You got a rapport. You guys got a rapport, basically.
Right. Okay. So Loso knows I don't think he's trash at all. So and I didn't say anything disrespectful or like, oh, Loso's garbage or anything like that. Like the last time I saw Loso, I think it was at the Riot event. I might have seen him after that. Mm-hmm. But I want to say maybe it was at the Come Bearing Gifts event. And it was all love, hugs, laughs, jokes, the whole nine. So when I saw that he blocked me, when I saw that he had quoted Big K, that was funny to me. You know, the boss has very thick skin, and I am a great sport. Like if I got to be able to take it as good as I give it, pause if necessary. So that didn't bother me. So I thought that was funny, but it was when he blocked me. I'm like, hold on, he mad for real over that little comment? He can't be.
But let me ask you a question, sis. Do you feel he felt that way because of what you said? Y'all had a rapport, y'all see each other, so he's seeing that tweet going on the timeline. They're like, the boss, really though? I'm just asking the question though.
No, it could be the case. And I'm a firm believer in you can't tell somebody how to feel or react to something, right? So that's fine if that's how you feel. But I didn't say nothing crazy, nor did I say anything that's false. Loso has clear losses. What are we doing? So it just happens. Like name a battler that don't. Now Jazz has the only clear loss because I see people saying, well, Jazz lost to Big. I have Jazz losing a Big K. I have Jazz losing a Rum Nitty. Like I have her with these losses. To me, those losses aren't clear losses. The only clear loss I have for Jazz is official.
Official. I said 41.
Right. That's the only clear loss that I have for her. So, you know, I can admit it was just a little lighthearted joke. I know it was a little smart little comment. You know what I'm saying? But did I think you got to I guess I don't care what nobody say. I'm still just a fan of this sport. I don't care if other people try to make it bigger than what it is. I am just a diehard fan of this sport. I love what these.
Don't try to put yourself in it by yourself. You're the only fan. Me and you are both fans. I ain't no big fan.
But they try to make it seem like it's something more, like I'm more than just that. And I'm telling you, same way I tell everybody else, I am not more than just that. I am just a fan. That's it, period. I have no desire to be more than just that. So to me, it's no way I thought me saying clear losses was going to spiral the way that it spiraled. Then I looked up and everybody quote tweeting, retweeting, commenting, and it became like a thing. And I'm like, you know what? it's too many battles going on right now for this to be a thing. This
I'm
is
going
out of
to
line.
testify.
But it's all in good fun. I don't take none of it personal. Hope if Loso see this, man, the boss loves you, Loso. You're not trash.
So
You know what I'm saying? You can
condescending, bro.
unblock me if you want to, leave
You
me
so
blocked. I'm in
condescending.
good company. You in good company. It's a lot of dope battlers that got the boss blocked. It is what it is.
Time out. What do I always tell you about yourself? Tell the culture when me and you have private conversations. When I tell you what about yourself, what I tell you.
I don't know what you're talking about, 3.
All right, I'm gonna let them know what I tell her. This is what I tell the boss all the time. The boss is cool people, y'all, but she be with the shits and she be liking the bullshit and she be liking the back and forth and she be loving the shenanigans deep down inside. She ain't gonna tell y'all that though.
But
See,
that's cap, 3. That is cap. Listen, I'm all about just like good fun. You know what I'm saying? Like if we I don't mind an intense debate. Like if we gonna have some back and forth, I'm with all of that. But as far as like somebody, like I'm never trying to genuinely offend anybody. I want to be clear on that. I'm not trying to genuinely offend. I'm never trying to disrespect nobody. Cause I'm saying, think about all the crazy stuff they say about the boss. I be having like little light and fluffy rebuttals. They be very light and fluffy, just still respectful. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little smart, sarcastic in a way, but it be light and fluffy. So I don't mind those types of exchanges. It's battle rap. You can't have thin skin in battle rap. So you got to be with the shenanigans to some degree. But I ain't trying to. You know what I'm saying? It's all in good fun.
Be honest. How much do you take a laughter when you put somebody in their place? Be honest.
Did I take a laugh to what?
When you put somebody in their place.
Oh, I don't. Okay, I don't take pleasure in that.
She lying, y'all. She lying to y'all right now. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
No, listen. I want to be honest. It's not like I'm getting a kick out of it, right? It's like I try to always speak from a position of being informed, you know what I'm saying, or being knowledgeable. If that's not the case, I'm always open to being corrected, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's only when people come at me with a certain level of aggression, and well, you blah, 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 and it's not making sense. Like, I love a lot of the trolls. I don't block people. I don't do none of that. I'm always willing to engage in an exchange as long as you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You don't block people?
I have 5 people on actually 4 now. I unblocked somebody. I have 4 people on my block list.
I will block your dumb ass. Now I'm respecting you. I will block you in a heartbeat, the boss. Oh, I'll block you in a minute. I'll mute you and block you so fast, sis.
I don't have anything muted. I don't have anything muted at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't. And I have 4 people on my block list, and those people, they just went far and beyond with the disrespect. So it's just like, I'm not. They went above and beyond. So it's just those 4 people.
And the boss, let me ask you. I bet it's men that come at you with aggression and disrespect more than the females, right?
Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of the women that don't like me either, but they don't go as far with the disrespect as the men do.
Why they don't like you, the boss?
I mean, like, look, I'm not an easy person to like. I'm gonna keep it. But I've been this way my whole life, so you got to be honest. I can't have this type of personality or this type of demeanor and not be aware. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loud. I'm a know-it-all. I'm opinionated, and for whatever reason, I do seem to garner some attention, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like for people who didn't know me before, let's say 2 years ago, when I popped up on the spaces, for the people in the culture who did not know me before that, to them it does seem like I just came out of nowhere. Like, who is this just popping up out of nowhere acting like she knows something? You know what I'm saying? So, and I get that 100%. There's also like a competition thing, which is another reason why I go above and beyond to overly emphasize all y'all men are safe around me. Not because there aren't any good men in battle rap, because there are some very attractive, talented men in battle rap. I just don't want the mess that comes along with it. So I want to make sure all the ladies know, all y'all men from the top to the bottom.
What does that mean, mess though? You gotta elaborate the mess though, man.
Just mess, period. I don't and that's not just with battle rap, right? I don't date people I work with. I don't date people. My daughter used to play basketball. I never dated a ref, a coach, a basketball dad. Like if it's something else going, I just choose. I like separation. So I need to be with somebody that's separate from the other things that I do. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like drama, you know? So the men are safe around me always, forever and always. So I'm no competition there. I'm not interested in getting in media. Several people have asked, start a platform, YouTube, this. I'm not interested in
Why?
any of
Why
that.
not? Why
Caffeine,
not? Why
huh?
not? Why not?
Because I'm just a fan. I'm not just saying that.
I'm saying I'm a fan too.
Okay,
We both fans.
you're missing the just.
Okay.
In my sentence,
All
just
right.
is the operative word. I'm
Okay.
just a fan. I don't want anything else from battle rap. I do like talking about it, right? Nobody in my family likes battle rap or understands why I like it. Friends and everybody like, y'all just get you watch people getting up there threatening to kill each other and all of this. Yeah, I am entertained by that. It's for me, it's more of the words. Like I'm a linguist, right? So I love watching and hearing what they're able to do with words. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's dope. The pictures that they're able to create and things of that nature. So no, if nobody in my circle is into battle rap in that way, I want to discuss battle rap.
I've come to the conclusion why I think you don't want to do media. Not that you can't do it, but the reason why you won't do it.
Okay, what is
Because
it?
you can do it. Because you can do it.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, you can. You got too many family members in battle rap. You too chummy. Yeah, you in a lot of cliques though. You in a lot of cliques. You are.
I am not in any clique. The only air quote cliques, if you want to call it that, St. Louis gun titles. That's where the
40
book.
bars.
It's not a clique. 40 is my real life friend.
That's why you can't.
They don't have. What do y'all think? Okay, so first of all, the people that I am actually friends with don't care if I have them losing a battle. 40 knows what battles I think she lost and what battles I think she won. Same with Verb, same with Surf, same with Rock. The people that I have the strongest rapport with knows the battles that I think that they've won and lost. So it's not like, oh, the boss, if you say I lost a battle, our friendship is over. Because these are people that I have genuine rapport with. So it's not that at all. You know what I'm saying? I said I had Edge in a battle versus Rock, and I'm close with both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Sis, I'm glad you said that though, because I lose the boss. Uh-oh. Did I lose it? She get a phone call. Hold on. Let's see. Y'all lose the boss now? Let's see. I was having a good conversation with the boss. Hold on, man. Let's see something. Hold on. Let's see something right quick. My bad. Yeah, hold on 1 second here. Hello? Okay. All right. Okay. No problem. All right. Boss come back on, y'all. Hold on. She come back on. Get it back on right quick here. Shout out to the boss right quick. She come right back 1 second. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, let's go. All right, she go. All right, we good?
There we go. Oh, you need me to turn it the long way?
Turn the phone away. You good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good.
My bad.
Now, you got your faves. Back to your faves right quick. And you know what? I agree with you though, because people feel because all right, you're cool with a battle rapper, you can't tell them you lost a battle, and I'm with you on that. There's certain battle rappers that I'm cool with. I could tell them they lost John, Chilla. You know what I'm saying? And you got some battle rappers who catch feelings,
Right?
that they lost battles. You know what I'm saying? So you have no interest in doing media at all?
You said what, babe? What was the question?
I apologize. You have no interest in doing media at all?
Hold on, I can't be too safe to arrive alive. Hold on, one second.
Got you.
Got it. The car said, "Put that seatbelt on, man."
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, I mean, there are battlers that are more sensitive than others. Hold on, there we go.
There we
There
go.
are battlers that are more sensitive than others, right? So it's like, I was very critical of Jazz last year, right? Because I'm a huge Jazz fan. I think she's so far. And I just felt like last year, she coming off of the historic year she had in 2022, I just felt like in 2023, I wasn't getting what I wanted from her as a fan of hers, right? So, but she never took none of it personal, never no backlash. Whenever I still saw Jazz out, it was all love. I could speak, it was never. She never takes it to heart whether I have her winning or losing. And it's a bunch of other battlers, Chef Trez, Ab Rock, a bunch of them that don't take that personal at all. But then there are some that do, and that's okay too. It don't bother me. But as biased as everybody likes to say that I am, whether or not I have a rapport with you doesn't dictate whether I have you winning or losing a battle. That just dictates your response to me having you winning or losing a battle. It has nothing to do with the outcome. I'm just saying that's just the way it works. So it's like now from a prediction standpoint, that's a different story. I'm always ride with the home team. You'll never see me predict against St. Louis. You'll never see me predict against gun titles. You're not going to see me do it. You're not going to see me predict against 40. However, the reason why I don't consider that bias is because it's not my fault that I just happen to be cool with the best to ever do it. If I wasn't as gun titles as I am, right, I still wouldn't have. How do you predict against Tay-Rock? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you predict against Miss Hustle? Miss Hustle is consistent, fire, performance. Like, the people that I have these rapports with happen to be some of the best battlers ever. Right. So I didn't predict against them before I knew them. So why would I do it now? So any prediction I ever have, I can back it up with data, with stats, with analytics. You know what I'm saying? It's not just emotion. So that's why I say I'm not biased. Not that I don't have my favorites or my picks, but that I can separate them.
Let me ask you this. How you feel about Rock being number 7 at Cody? Because I saw a lot of people have gripes about Rock being number 7 at Cody. Okay.
You said what, babe?
What's your thoughts on Rock being Cody at number 7? Well, a lot of people got mad at him being number 7. How you feel about that?
So here's my take on that, right? Rock is like, don't even let me go. I could talk forever about how amazing he is. Most of us can, right? Mm-hmm. But I do think that unfortunately, Cody came at a time where it's gotten more prevalent during the time where it's going to be even harder for Rock to get a belt, more so than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like Cody became really popular and everything like that when Geechee, Easy, like these battlers were coming up in the game. So they had all of the advantages. You know what I'm saying? They had all of the big names still to battle, to make the impact, the big names, the big stages, the element of surprise with them being newer guys. Like Rock has battled everybody. He's been around forever. I think he's personally bigger than Cody. It's really hard to have, based on the criteria, which I think Jay Black put together extremely well. You know what I'm saying? On a sport being as opinionated as battle rap is, every battle is not judged. So even the criteria is vastly subjective, right? Right. But based on that criteria, it's going to be really hard for Rock to have the same impact battling Jay Soldier, Gunpowder Pat, battlers of that tier who deserve those shots. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to have the same impact battling those battlers and being in your shot-giving phase versus Twerk, who's battling Mook, and Big K, who's battling Mook and all of these other larger names. You know what I'm saying? So it just puts him at a disadvantage. Strength of schedule, impact, those things are always going to be against him for real, until some more big names, vets, legends, until some more superstars come along. He's going to always be at a disadvantage. Now, categories that people will never be able to touch him in: material, consistency, performance. These are areas where he's always going to be the cream of the crop because he always gives 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? But those other three will always hurt him. So I don't think he was mistreated during Cody. I think it's just his greatness comes with gifts and curses, and his placement just happened to be one of the curses. But I don't think it was robbery of any kind or anything like that.
And let's be honest, the boss, I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like he only has one big battle left, and it's easy.
You said what, babe? Hold on. 3.
No, you good.
There we go.
All right, baby.
What you say?
No, I was saying, I think Rock's biggest battle is the last big battle for Tay Rock, in my opinion, the boss. Is Easy the Block Captain.
I mean,
like a big mega match.
Say it one more time.
He's beat the game already.
Right. He beat the game. That's what I'm saying. With him already having beat the game, right?
Right.
I don't know, until some more superstars come around, like he's battling. This is how you know he loves the sport. Rock don't have to do a thing.
Right.
But he loves that. He just put on a world-class performance versus Bankhead. What are we doing? What are we doing? He gave Black Ice more than their money's worth. I don't even know what he charged them, but whatever it was, they got that and then some extras. You know what I'm saying? So he loves the sport just that much and the culture just that much that he's battling. He's trying to push it forward by giving shots to the people, because how else are we going to push new talent up to mid-tier, top-tier, god-tier, superstardom, etc., if the people who are already on those levels aren't giving them those shots? So he's doing what he can at this point to push the culture forward. It's just when you talk about Cody, Rock is bigger than Cody. Point blank period. At the end of the day, he's bigger than Cody. I said that before. He's at the point where an award needs to be named after him. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just unfortunate.
What's your take on the schedule that he has this year, though?
You said what happened?
What's your take on the schedule that he has this year?
Now we talk. Now we talk, and call it whatever you want. I don't have Rock losing a battle. He already 1-0. Bankhead done, squared away, taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Next up, Serious Jones. Okay, so look. Let me put you back up. I can readily admit I am not a Serious Jones fan. Right? I'm not. I can't front like I am. But Serious Jones's rapping ability is undeniable. The boy can rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? But so can Rock. So then once we square that away, okay, cool. We got two guys who can rap. Then we throw in all of the other elements, all of the other tangibles and intangibles, all of the other attributes of battle rap. And I don't have Serious doing any of those better than Rock. You know what I'm saying? So I have Rock 30 in Serious. Now, I heard everybody saying, Serious is really good in a small room. It won't be a 30. If it ends up being a clear blackjack, okay, I'm fine with that. At the end of the day, Rock is winning. But I think for Serious, it's just more of a matter of, like I said, phenomenal rapper. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's not his fault that when people take him, they don't take him serious, so he ends up beating them or making it a debatable. That's not his fault. He came in there to rap. You came in there to play around, and he got you. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but Rock ain't coming to play around. So I got Rock on that one as well. Then Rock got Prep on Battle Academy. I really like Prep. I know the culture kind of turned on him due to some unfortunate events, self-inflicted wounds for sure. But you know what I'm saying? I like Prep. He's talented. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The boy is a great battle rapper.
Right.
So I think that's going to be a really, really good battle. I just don't think Prep's going to be
battle, though, right?
Low Supreme, up and comer.
That's a good one.
He is fire. Now, in my personal opinion, Low Spring to me poses the biggest threat. You have the element of him being the underdog, him being the newer guy. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some shock value. If he's able to get in there and hang with Rock, there's going to be people that want to give him the win. On top of that, he's actually talented. The boy is fire. I'm late to the game. Apparently, everybody else was already here. It's just me that's late. You know what I'm saying? But I got Rock. I got Rock beating A Ward. I just don't think A Ward can beat Rock. A Ward is talented, and I think A Ward and Rock are going to be a WOTY contender. A Ward always seems to have a phenomenal battle that is a WOTY contender. And I saw the tweet a while back, like, if you want to be Cody, battle A Ward. Given the last few occurrences, so right. And I think that's hilarious. A Ward is somebody else who's a good sport as well, but I think that it's absolutely going to be a WOTY contender. A Ward know what this battle means, and Rock do too at the end of the day. So I just don't think A Ward is capable of beating Rock. I do think it's absolutely going to be one of the ones that we talk about and watch 4 or 5 or 6 times. But I got Rock on that one as well. Bill Collector, I love Bill. That's my guy. But Rock, I just don't think Rock is playing with anybody. Whether I feel like he was disrespected with Cody or not, Rock feel like he was disrespected. So it's like, okay, cool. Y'all want to play? Y'all want to play on my name? Watch this. You know what I'm saying? If he goes 7-0, 6-0, whatever it is over March and April, I don't care if he don't take another battle for the rest of the year. That's my code. I'm saying it right now.
Wait, tell me, you don't got him losing a battle?
I don't have him losing not one.
Wow.
Not one. And I'm willing to bet on him on every battle. I'm willing to bet on Rock. Rock. When I place bets on Rock, I feel like my money is secure. Okay. I don't never worry. I place the bet and I just wait for the battle to happen and just wait to hear the cha-ching on the cash app. I don't have no worries about it. I'm willing to bet on every single battle for Rock.
So hold on, you have no concerns that Rock has never had a schedule like this with back to back to back to back.
What you say, babe?
You have no concerns that Rock has never done this before, where it's back to back to back like this?
Oh, hold on, I dropped you 3.
You good, baby, good. Oh. You have no concerns?
No. Be back. Okay. Yeah. No, I have no concerns about. Listen to me, Rock. The man is a machine. He needs to be studied. Like they need to find a way to get inside his brain and figure out how he's able to do what he does. Given is the schedule strenuous? Absolutely. But I ain't mad at it, and I don't have any worries at all. I believe that he can do it. I've never known Rock to take on something that he don't feel like he can, you know what I'm saying, get done. So he knows what he signed up for. He knows the battles that he has ahead of him. And I think he's going to condition himself accordingly. Whatever that means that he has to do as far as writing, as far as preparation, I think he's going to make sure that he's ready for each and every battle. I have zero concerns. Not one.
Okay. Who's your WOTY?
Whole time.
Who you got for WOTY?
Let's talk about it.
All right. I want to hear this. Uh-oh. You breaking up, sweetheart?
Pretty sure the culture overall has those same ladies as being the 3 front runners for Cody. I just think when you again, all about the criteria. I think when you go down the criteria between Jazz and Hustle and Coffee, Hustle has clearly to me been the most consistent of those 3. Clearly. I think that Hustle is clearly the better performer for 2023. You know what I'm saying? For 2023 only, I think that Hustle is clearly the better performer of those 3. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Even if we go into material, I think that Hustle had the better material of those 3 for the duration of the year. Now, if you want to isolate specific battles, but I'm talking about the continuity of the year, I feel like Hustle clearly had the better material as well. So that's 3-0 already in the criteria for me. Impact, there's some room for discussion there. But when you talk about things like being the only female on Homecoming, being the only female on Gnome Impact, when you talk about Body and Shuni at the beginning of the year at my verse and getting a clear win on Tay Rock and doing what she did to Arsenal, when you talk about the times that her, Coffee, and Jazz all battled either on the same card or the same weekend, she clearly outperformed all of them. You know what I'm saying? Those things matter. When a race is close, if for those who want to call it close, because it's not close for me, but when a race is close, you have to look at those things because those are opportunities that you have to show the clear separation between you and your opposition. You know what I'm saying? We all on KVQ. Watch this. And with all of them on KVQ, Hustle clearly had the better battle, the better individual performance, and the better material of those three ladies. The last weekend, the last big battle rap weekend of the year, Homecoming, Chrome, Council Christmas, and Queen of the Rings card. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, for the first time ever that I can recall, Jazz choked. You know what I'm saying? Coffee had just a mid battle versus 40. You know what I'm saying? And Hustle 30 Arsenal, breaking the building back to back to back. So it's like every time she's shared a stage with them, shared a weekend with them, she showed up and showed out. So to me, it's clear. Even when you get into the other one, strength of schedule, I give to Jazz. I think for the most part, everybody does. I see people trying to take it from her because she battled her friends. I don't care about that.
Well,
I don't care about that at all.
Let me ask you a question about that, because Coffee came on my show months ago and she harped on that Jazz is battling too much of her friends. Twerk, Nitty, Geechee, Clips, all her homies and shit. Like, what do you? And you're not jacking that? You don't feel that way? You don't share?
I don't care nothing about it. Okay. I don't care anything about that. If you can't punish somebody for who they are friends with. Jazz been a part of battle rap almost since its inception. You know what I'm saying? So if she has cultivated friendships with those people, what should she not battle them? They're still the cream of the crop. So these are still people that I think people forget that battlers are also fans. So I don't think it's Jazz battling her friends. I think it's Jazz battling the battlers that she is also a fan of and that she also views as a threat. We're not going to act like Twerk, Nitty, Clips. These ain't some of the most... Don't get me started on Clips. But from a culture standpoint, Clips is one of the most dangerous battlers. Now, has he been on some BS lately? Absolutely. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? With Clips in his bag, you get a Clips versus Lou Castro. You get a Clips versus Yoshi. You get a Clips versus Chess, so on and so forth. The great performances he's gave us are endless. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get to... You can't have it both ways. Like, these people are threats, but all of a sudden they're not threats because they know Jazz. No. So I absolutely give all of those people the Clip or the Clips. So she's battling Cody contender. You know what I'm saying?
Boss. Oh, you breaking up, baby. Breaking up. You breaking up, mama. Oh, you good.
What you say, babe?
You good now. You good. Listen, let me ask you one question. WOTY panel. How come you never joined the WOTY panel?
Same answer. You're going to get tired of hearing it, man. The boss is just a fan. You're going to get tired of hearing it. I'm telling you, I know people think it's all cap, think it's a joke, whatever. That's not... Listen, I ain't gonna cap. I would consider doing it. I got a lot of respect for Tata and Do and Rita and what they do. And all of the ladies, to be honest, because whether I agree with their takes or not, to go on that panel knowing that you are going to get fried after the panel is over with. To do that panel knowing the work that it takes, because even though I'm not on the panel, right, I still do all the work. I still watch every battle. I make sure I know every lady's resume. I watch the battles that they partake in and all of that. So I make sure I'm still abreast. So I'm still doing all of the things. I still go through the criteria. It's not how I felt. It's not who I wanted to win. So I go through the process the same way I would if I was on a panel. And that takes a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of respect for them. I would consider doing it. Again, I don't want to be viewed as nobody's competition on any level. I'm not trying to do media, so the ladies in media, y'all good. I'm not trying to blog. I'm not trying to be a battler. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm not nobody's competition. I'm literally just a fan of the sport. I want to spectate and discuss battle rap, and that's it. So, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what the ladies do. I think it's in good hands. I don't know. I know they have some additional people on the panel this year, so I'm looking forward to everybody hearing who that is and seeing who that is and seeing how it turn out.
I heard. Let me ask you this: what's your take on E-Hart? Her last two battles.
Hold on, man. I gotta put you back up here. I gotta get comfortable when I talk about E-Hart, man. I think E-Hart is so phenomenal to me. I really think she's so dope. Like she really puts all of her focus on the bars. You know what I'm saying? E-Hart not with the shenanigans. She not with the fake beefs. She not with the extra, even during the battle. She not with the being super disrespectful, bringing up dead people, kids, all of this extra stuff. She's really just about the purest form of the art and rapping. And it ain't too many people that do it better than her. No cap. Right. What she did, her and QB was a grudge match that I was excited to see. I had the pleasure of being present for it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, people thought it was a possibility that QB could win. You did?
Yeah.
Out of line.
Don't do that, the boss. Don't do that.
You too knowledgeable in this sport. And don't get me wrong, it's no slight to QB. First of all, salute to QB on her event that she just had. Fire event.
There's no slight to QB. That's not a slight to QB.
No, it's not a slight to. Here's the thing. Just actuality is not a slight. Like some things are just. It's the same thing with Bankhead and Tay-Rock. When I was in Ice Space, salute to Black Ice Fire event, they treated me very well. I got no complaints at all. So, and I will be back for sure. But when I was in the space that they had, and I said Rock 30, and they like, hold on, 30. 30 don't mean that you trash. 30 don't mean that I'm disrespecting you or anything along those lines. Skill set is skill set. You can come with 3 really good rounds and lose every single one of them. Geechee came with 3 fire rounds versus Surf. I had Surf edging every round. I'm just saying. I had Surf with a gentleman.
You gave Surf the third?
I had Surf with the gentlemen's. I don't know what.
Spin the block back on the third. That's all I'm saying. Sis, spin the block back on the third.
That's a battle that I watch regularly.
Okay.
But I had Surf with the gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? So just because I say 3-0, that doesn't mean anything. I just think that when you talk about QB and E-Hart, there are levels. Who thinks that QB can rap with E-Hart? What are we doing?
I don't like how you said that. I don't like how you said that, LeBoss.
It doesn't. So when you ask somebody, because I'm open to the conversation. I thought to me QB's best battle last year was versus 757 Caution.
It was.
I thought that was my favorite performance of my 2 favorite performances from her was Miss Hustle, and we talking about years and years ago.
That's what Hustle.
But QB tell her I let 50 fly like I taught Curtis how to dress. Like, come on, man.
Yo, that's what Hustle voice is messed up, right? In that battle.
Yeah,
right?
Yep. Her Hustle had the shades on. So that's what I'm saying. I'm really a fan of this. So I'm not trying to slight nobody. So that was my favorite QB performance before her 757 Caution performance. I thought she was rapping in it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if that was her peak and I'm looking at what Hart does, free to wave, always, first and foremost. Should have said that a long time ago, but free to wave. But like Sir say, you can only jump so high. So if I'm taking your peak as the highest I've ever seen you jump versus the highest I've ever seen E-Hart jump, come on, man, what are we doing?
Hart was flawless in that battle. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was flawless against QB. She was flawless.
I'm just saying, man. So I like.
I ain't gonna hold you. She was flawless, man. I love Hart. Who
yeah,
did coffee though?
Her and Coffee was a close battle. It was close. I gotta give credit where it was closer than I expected it to be. But I had Hart 2-1. I had her, yes, I had her first and third, but I had her 2-1 clear. I thought Hart clearly edged the first. You know what I'm saying? And I edged Coffee in the second. I do have to go back and watch it again, but I thought Coffee got the second and Coffee choked in the third. So it wasn't a lot to talk about there. You know what I'm saying? So I had Hart with the clear blackjack on that one. I will say Coffee is getting better. Like pretty much my only critique of Coffee has always been, I feel like in her rounds, like if it's a 3-minute round, she'll have like a 30 to 45-second window where she cooking. And I'll be sitting there, I'm like, yeah, she's rapping. But then like it's a whole nother 2 minutes that I'm just like, all right, man, what is we doing now? You know what I'm saying? And that's always been pretty much my only critique of her. But in the one rounder she had versus Rock Lee in New Orleans, salute to that card as well. Capo, Official, they doing big things. Hustle, salute to them. I thought she was punching back to back with it. Very minimal dry spots. I had her winning that one pretty clear. And even with Hart, like her material to me was better than her material was versus 40. You know what I'm saying? So I like her. I'm starting to like her material more. I don't know if she's making adjustments. It seems like she is to me, but she may say she's doing what she's always done. But to me, I feel like the gaps in between her punches, the gaps in between her material is getting less and less. You know what I'm saying? Which I respect. But I still got Hart with the clear blackjack though.
Yeah, Hart 2-1.
And how did you call it? You had Hart too?
2-1, first and third. The second round, like you said, the third round, Coffee slipped up in the third. We don't have to discuss the third round. It comes out to the first round, in my opinion. I still got Hart winning the first. You know what I'm saying? I still got Hart winning the first round and everything like that, man.
Yep, but I'm gonna go back and watch it again because I think it's a good enough battle. Even with the choke, I think the battle is still good enough to definitely garner some replay value for sure. So I'm gonna go back and watch it again. But I like what Hart doing, man, and I hope she outside more this year because Hart kind of got cheated out of a Cody placement the year Coffee won. Right. So I want to see her be outside more and make some things happen.
The boys, what's your take on the steel cage now with Black Ice and the Blue Room now? Everybody's talking about the steel cage, the Blue Room now. Those are new phenoms in battle rap. You've been in the steel cage at Black Ice and you've been in the Blue Room, right? Do you think these are the new phenoms?
I think it's like, okay, so if I'm keeping it, but first of all, the cage is so far.
That's what Danny said. Danny might have said the same
so
thing.
So far, I like the close quarters of it. I like it it's just you, your op, and the cameraman. Make something happen. I like the aesthetic of the fans being on the outside, shaking the cage, trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? It give you a grimy feel that's like the essence of battle rap, right? The Blue Room. I had the pleasure of being in the Blue Room for the STL card. I call it the STL card. You know what I'm saying? I had the pleasure of being present for that. You know what I'm saying? I saw you slide to New Orleans, but you ain't slide to Max Out 3, but whatever.
We're gonna get him back. Go ahead.
But if I'm being honest though, I think that those things are like gray hoodie looks, white tee surf. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it creates an allure for the fans and for the battlers. Something. Oh no, in this cage you got to be different. Rock is rock. Rock so far, you know what I'm saying? So if we compare what Rock did in the cage versus Bankhead to his other battles, do we feel like he leveled up for the cage or he gave us Rock? You know what I'm saying?
Rock.
You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Hart. If we compare to what Hart did versus QB on Chrome, you know what I'm saying? But I think the aesthetics is so dope. I think what Emerson Kennedy turned around and did, the battling on the roof, the black and white battles, there's all of. You see what I'm saying?
The thing was all right. It was all right.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. It's all these different elements that you can bring to battle rap to create a new look. And when you give something a new look, it's like, okay, you got to be a certain this to step in this. Now the Blue Room is for the writers. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not to say that it's not, but to me, it's battle rap everywhere is for the writers. I need you to be able to write everywhere because if somebody got on a big stage at Summer Madness and just got to twirling around and dancing, but the material didn't match up, we don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I love the cage, but it's for Black Ice, it's more of the vibe, period. Like the vibe in that building, the way they structure it, the way people are there, as far as the battlers, the fans, the spectators, even Ice herself, John Doe, it's just a whole different vibe that creates that kind of atmosphere that you feel like you finna get some great battles.
Is Eunice about to surpass the top 6 dudes?
One more time, baby.
Is Eunice about to surpass the top 6 guys?
About to. About to. Listen, I think that there is just I think that you can create, you can cultivate, you can kind of, grow and nurture people into becoming stars or into becoming big names, right? And then I think that there are some people